Hello everybody, long time no see you here. Happy 4th of July weekend. I call it, I call this not just American Independence Day, I call it Democratic Independence Day. I think it's Independence Day of freedom here. 235 years ago, we were independent from the great British people. Well, back then, the British were controlling us. Back then, there were 13 colonies over the eastern coast. Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, yeah, all the way down to Georgia. We've been through the Revolutionary War, and it's really I mean, it's really amazing that like 200 years ago, the UK was an enemy of the United States. Back then, when Great Britain had control of the U.S., which was like the 13 colonies of America back then here. Then July 4th, 1776, 235 years ago, we were free from the Brits back then. But today, the British and the great, it's like a lot of difference back then at that time. The great British people and us are right now friends, and we've been through wars, we've been through challenges for the past 235 years. We've been through the Civil War, the Revolutionary War in early 1800s, 1812. We've been through the Civil War, which ended slavery. We've been through a lot of world wars during the 20th century, from World War I and II to the war in Iraq, to Gulf War, the Korean War, and today we're having a new challenge. Is that it's a war against those enemies that, you know, this is a war against an enemy who knows no borders, unlike Adolf Hitler we've confronted back in the 1941, when they've invaded countries and they were murdering Jewish people. We confronted the Japanese Empire who attacked Pearl Harbor, and now we're confronting an enemy that attacked New York City in 10 years ago. Well, almost 10 years ago. This September 11th is going to be the 10-year anniversary of the September 11, 2001 attacks. I still remember that day, and how terrible of a that person, how terrible a day it was that changed their lives. And I tell you, it's been a lot of, it caused a lot of emotions, from Congress to Senate, Congress to everything. And yeah, I mean, we've been 235 years of challenges, and we continue to face challenges today. The debt problem we're having right now. It's not easy running. I mean, you could be free to run the president of the United States, but I mean, it's just not easy to run on anything, whether you're prime minister of any country, president, or anything like that. Yeah, but happy Independence Day. We appreciate that we're living in the heart of democracy, and I hope you guys in Europe appreciate, and the other people in the world appreciate our birth of democracy. And I'd like to celebrate the 4th of July of the founding of democracy, because I do believe that democracy isn't just American. This is just a lot of people want it here. There's something happening in Cuba right now. They want to have term limits. Maybe, hopefully, there'll be a crack in their things here. There's a revolution going on in the Arab world. But democracy isn't just American. This is just everybody's dreams, and everybody wants to be free. And I do believe Independence Day is not a birthday, not for just the United States, but also the birthday of a new democracy in the world. And that's my belief, and you know, that's how I view Independence Day. It's Independence Day of freedom, and go out there, eat whatever you want, eat all the ice cream, eat all the steaks you want, and yeah. Okay, other things I'm going to talk about. Yes, my Xbox 360 finally bit the dust. Turned on, tried to connect Joyride, and guess what? 3 red lights. I knew it's coming. I knew it's coming. A lot of people have Microsoft's Xbox 360 was going here, which is not even surprising me. Yeah, to be honest, I just don't really care about the appointment of the 360. Leisure Suit Gaming has been through 9 systems, and I mean, that's just crazy. Booger Boys on YouTube also has been through a lot of 360s, and I heard, and yeah, I even have a montage video of people cracking discs of the system. And I tell you, the PS3 isn't the only one with problems. The 360 is the problem to a worse extent. I mean, don't even have to post anything there to see how many things that happen. At least Microsoft has a better service than Sony's here. They still haven't discussed it. They still haven't extended the warranty, which is, I mean, come on, Sony. We got a lot of people with yellow lights. Certainly haven't had one yet, but of course, like the 360, I'm gonna be having one yet over here. But that's my 360 situation. I might get a Slim later on, but I have Little Big Planet. I'm really busy with Little Big Planet right now. PlayStation Move support's going to be coming out this. PlayStation Move support's finally coming out September. But I hope it's not delayed. And I heard news that Media Molecules, like, you know, stepping away. Many people are afraid of that, but I look forward to that. They're not completely abandoning Little Big Planet, but they're just stepping away because they find they want to try out something new, which is maybe a really good thing here. Maybe they'll have something just as big as Little Big Planet. They might make another play, create, and share type of game here. But well, let's find out what it is. But we'll find out later on here what's Little Big Planet up to. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think anything's gonna be in jeopardy for the new PlayStation Move launch. The PlayStation Vita is not gonna be Little Big Planet. It's not being made by Media Molecule. It's gonna be some other thing here, but there will still be a Media Molecule. Bad news: you can't import levels from the PS3 to the PS Vita. I call it the PSV, the PlayStation V. I'll probably call it for the PSV because I am used to calling the PlayStation 3 the PS whatever. So I'll call the Vita the PlayStation V or the PSV, whatever it is here, because the PSV, the V stands for Vita, life. So anyway, Little Big Planet's not going to be going away. Don't worry about it. We'll still have that over here. Media Molecule has just saying that they're taking one step back and Little Big Planet to work on something new. That's what I'm over here. And a little rant on Nintendo. Yeah, there's Operation Rain, like whatever it is, that's coming here. I heard a lot of stuff about these 3 games. I forget what about the RPGs here. Go to IGN for more information about that. And what I think about this situation of Nintendo is that, well, I don't know what to say about Nintendo anymore. Back in the days in the Super Nintendo, we had all these awesome games for Final Fantasy VI, which was called Super Final Fantasy III at that point. Chrono Trigger, but these are just some of the titles that are on the. These are just some of the third-party titles over here. But the Super Nintendo was just not just about Super Mario World or Yoshi's Island or Zelda over here. This is all about these good third-party support back in the days of the Super Nintendo, even in the N64. Like we had Rareware, we had Killer Instinct, we got Banjo-Kazooie, we got a lot of good games back at the time. I mean, these were golden days here. But now we have a Wii. We got a lot of shovelware, and now we're finding out that many of the decent games for the Wii is just being held in Japan. And I written some comments about it. I think I forgot what the third party. 3 titles here. Xeno Blade or whatever it is, Xeno Saga here, and a couple of other games here. These Japanese RPGs. The fans were complaining to Nintendo, say, "Hey, look, bring the system to the United States." Well, guess what Nintendo said? I appreciate your concerns over here, but no. As it stands firm, there are no plans of releasing in the United States. I have a message to Nintendo. I am sick and tired of putting up with shovelware. I mean, sure, I mean, your games, the Mario games are great, the Zelda games are great, and a few of the third parties of games are great. But, I mean, seriously, you got to let third parties, the Wii, my main complaint about the Wii is, I ranted about this before, the shovelware. And, just go into IGN, some of the comments of JW79, and I did post some harsh comments directly at Nintendo. And, and there's a lot of other comments, people that are just so upset, people, of the shovelware on the Wii. And that's what I have to say about that. And that's my situation with the Wii now. And now my thoughts about the Wii U. I have mixed feelings about that one. They're showing some third-party games up there. I might get the Wii U, but I have to wait. It's a wait-and-see game right now. They're showing up the tablet here. Some people say it feels good. It does feel good here, but it just looks oversized. But anyway. Right now I have mixed feelings about the Wii U. I think the tablet looks stupid at first looks here, but it's like, on the other hand, as a PlayStation Vita, there are some things over here saying that, oh, the PlayStation Vita could be the PS, could be, we have a Wii U. Use the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Vita. Let's show how that pans out here. Right now it's just a wait and see situation right now. That's what it is right now here. And also response to Jack the Bomb's PlayStation life cycle here. And I have to agree with Jack the Bomb here. I've talked about it before. Hopefully the PlayStation 4 doesn't have all the yellow light, blinking light, the yellow light of death problems that the PS3 versions has right now. And hopefully the next Xbox doesn't have the red rings or the red lights of death. And yeah, my situation of this generation of consoles is that you either have a system that either you have to put up with 90% shovelware, or you have a system that breaks, which is quite, yeah, I know, it's just quite, I mean, why are we having systems that break constantly? I mean, certainly, I have my Super Nintendo, that me and my brother bought before, that still works. My N64 still works, my PS1 still works, and that has moving parts in it. I got that in 1998. How old that system is of mine today? 13, 14 years old, that still works? Come on. But anyway, that's my weekend video. Happy Independence Day. And that's what I have to say. And JD, peace out.